He's going to build his son a beautiful bride with no shame. He's got to build a church, a bride who bears the stature and image of her groom. Behold, I am laying in Zion a stone, a tested stone, a costly cornerstone for the foundation, and it will be firmly placed and well laid. And he who believes in this stone will not be disturbed. That word disturbed means they will not be quick to leave a battlefield. They will not leave a battlefield with their tail tucked between their legs running off. He said, all it takes is putting your faith in that stone, and you will never be disturbed, in a hurry from a battle, trying to run away from the enemy. You'll never be disappointed. It's the way the New Testament translates it. When it's, Jesus even quoted this verse about himself. He's like, you won't be disappointed. You won't be ashamed. There's no shame. There's no shame if you are connected to the cornerstone by faith. If you believe what he says about himself. Now, cornerstone is the stone that's placed at the corner. Imagine that. Where two walls come together in order to align a whole building and tie it together. It says that Jesus is the chief cornerstone. He's also called the capstone and the headstone. He's the stone at the bottom, the foundation. He's also the stone at the top, the finishing stone. And then all of us are in between those two stones because one becomes many. Peter quotes this same passage and he says, listen, now because you've come and you keep coming to the living stone, you have become also living stones. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm going to be honest because I'm not an architect or, I don't know. I appreciate a good building as much as anybody. But to think of the bride of Christ as a building, I mean, some of you might say, well, she is a brick house, But this is not I don't think that's what the word was talking about. The church is more than just a building. And so it just felt very impersonal to me as I've read this before. But in digging out this word stone, and at the root of this word stone, whether it's a plummet stone or but especially a foundation stone, when you're digging that word out, you have to go all the way back to Genesis 2 to find the first use. You want to guess where it is? It's the word built, because that's the root word of the word stone, is the word build. Genesis 2:22. And it says, God put Adam in a deep sleep, and he pulled out a rib and built it into a woman. And y'all know, we've said it many times, Jesus on the cross, and out of his side flowed blood and water. That's birth language. God, that's the word build means not only to build houses, but it also means to build a family, build a home, have children, obtain kids, build family, right? And so even God, this is just the beautiful picture there, is that God created them. He fashioned, he built a woman. It says literally, if I read it, the NAS says it, and the Lord God built into a woman the rib which he had taken from the man, and they were both naked and unashamed. No shame. This is like a prelude to what God is doing. He's going to build his son a beautiful bride with no shame. Shame's the calling card of the enemy. And he said, won't have it. I won't have her running from a battle with her tail tucked between her legs. Will not have her living in disappointment and shame. I will not have it. He's got to build a church, a bride, who bears the stature and image of her groom. She got to look like him. She can't be anything less because of his son. He has to find her a wife that will perfectly match. That will be an Ben is there. That will be a help to him. A help to him. Man, if I get a revelation of this, it changes how I see the church, right? Glorious bride. A glorious